Wow, what was that about? Dog's barking. Alrighty, Johnny boy, let's do it. Start recording. Share the screen. Boom. You diggity it, you diggity, you diggity, you dance. Okay, well, I like this one. It's gold. Let's do this. Remove drawings. Bada boom, bada boom. You are staring at what is called Trading View. This is a live action for the foreign exchange market. I have no idea what she's looking at. So here we go. Just kind of give you a simple rundown of Trading View. I'm on my desktop computer, so it's downloadable for sure. It's easy to find. Go to tradingview.com. I'm pretty sure is what it is. And it's a free. There is a free app part of it, but you can also subscribe to actually get much more detailed information and ability to use more indicators, alarms to set, blah, blah, blah. So it's an excellent investment for knowledge. And definitely if you are doing any type of day trading, stock market watching, any time of foreign exchange market trading, this is the app that you use. Because you get real-time analytics and you get to see whatever you want to look at. If you want to look at line charts or candlestick charts, we got indicators, got all kinds of things. So it's a lot to go over. So let's start with my watch list I have here. So a watch list is pairs that you want to be trading. And to be honest, I trade Australian dollar with the Japanese yen, and I trade gold against the US dollar. That's pretty much all I do. That's more than enough for me. Like, there's so many different things. So this watch list is where you can go click on the ad. Say you want to look up NVIDIA. So NVDA, there you go. On the NASDAQ, you hit the plus button. And these are different brokers, I believe. Yeah. Different options for different people in different places in the world anyway. So we'll hit add button. Then we can go down here and it will open up that chart. And you can see what's going on with the NVIDIA Corporation. Scroll down. So down here you have the timeline. Okay, you see down here on the bottom. And then the crosshairs pop up and it shows you right here the date where that line is at. So anyway, what I'm trying to show you with that is that you can go all the way back to the past. Like as far as back. Change your time frame, dailies and weeklies. You can go all the way back to 99, probably when it started. I don't know nothing about it, so do your own research if you want to know specific things about specific corporations. I'm just doing an introduction right now as I have only been trading for a year and a half, so I'm not as full of knowledge as other people are right now. So we're going to go back to what I do. It's the Australian dollar against the Japanese yen. We can actually look at gold already cleared its chart. So price is on the right. Time is on the bottom. So let's scroll all the way down and look at gold from a bigger viewpoint. So this is a weekly chart. So up here I have time frames. So basically what this app allows you to do is see the chart in different time frames. And what I stare at is what's called a candlestick. So this green thing right here is a candlestick. This red thing right here is a candlestick. This is called candlestick patterns. And it's a one way to read the market and see what it's doing. So when you go to a time frame, you have the weekly chart. The weekly chart means that this one candle took 1 week to get done. So the green candles open on the bottom, close at the top. The red candles open, close, go up, and then come back down and close at the top. So that's candlesticks. That just means the time frame. The time frame of the candle takes 1 week. So the foreign exchange market runs 23 hours a day, 5.5 days a week. So it's a 5.5 day time frame basically for this one candle to form. So right now gold is sitting at the price of $2,503.400. Market is getting ready to open up. Some pairs open up at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think most everything opens up at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, Bitcoin, you can see over here it has the time left. The week's about to close for it, but it runs 24/7, so it literally doesn't stop. It just rolls over and starts a new week. So, but knowing the time frame is very, very important to being able to read the markets, read the charts, see what's happening with the price, see what's happening, in the history of the price, and that gives you great indication of where the price will be going next. So let's break it back down to gold, and we're going to go to the weekly chart with gold. I'll zoom back down again, getting ahead of myself there. Okay, so the tools we have multiple options to be able to, mark up the charts. We have horizontal rays, trend lines, horizontal lines. It's like a price line. So we place the horizontal lines to give ourselves a zone to look at. So a price zone, so to speak. Game boxes, Fibonacci retracement tools. So there's so many different tools formulated to help you read the charts and understand what price is doing and where price is going. So we are on the weekly chart, and one way we like to do analysis is called the top-down analysis. So when we analyze the charts, I'm not even going to get into that yet, though. I just want to show you an example real quick. So you can put line at the very top saying right there was the top. That's the very top of the price of gold was where I put that line. You can zoom in and get it exact. So it's fun to play with. So yeah, about $2,532. Gold's been breaking all-time new highs. $22.90. You can see the price came here, went up, came here, went up, stayed up, came back down to it, went back up again, stayed up, came back down to it, and then went back up again. So a lot of stuff going on right there. Anyway, all right, let's back to TradingView. You're learning TradingView. Indicators is a big thing. So for the free version of TradingView, you will get, I think there's like 4 or 5 free indicators that you're allowed to use, and one of them is the EMA. It's an exponential moving average. I call it estimated moving average. I already have it open though, so you won't find it again in here. But here's one like a 20, 50, 100, and 200. So you have a line at the 20-day moving average, you have a line at the 50-day moving average, you have a line at the 100-day moving average, and you have a line at the 200-day moving average. So what I have showing, I have the 9, 15, 65, and the 200. So I hid the 15 and the 65-day moving averages, and I have the MA9, which is the yellow line right here, coming up through the candlesticks right here. So basically, the EMA9, it's only 9-day moving average, so it stays usually it stays very close to the candlestick patterns. Now this other one is the 200-day estimated moving average. So it's a different accumulation of days. So the moving average obviously is different because it has that many more days to it. So anyway, it is usually not that close to the candlestick patterns because of that reason. It just has more days on it. And then it crosses over sometimes. You can see back here in history. We can go back pretty far with gold. She's been around since the beginning of it all. There's oh wow, 1927, 1924, 18. That's crazy. What? Yeah, it's literally 1833, 1835. All the way back to the beginning. That's crazy. Anyway, so you can see right here, and then the what is that? 1979, 1980. Gold spiked up to $866, and then dropped back down to like 477, then went back up to 742, and then came back down to like $300. and it stayed in the $300 to $400 range all the way until 2005. That's when it's taken off. Whoosh. There we go. See, it broke the 800 again right here. So technically, right here is where it really broke out. So from the 800, so from 2009 up to 1943. Oh, yeah, damn near. Ooh, crazy. $1,000 to, $1,800. So it went up $1,000 in 2 years. So down here in December of 2008, it's $716. And up here, it got to August 11th or August 29th of 2011. It got up to $1,890. Oh, sorry, a little bit more. $1,915. Yeah, so over $1,000 in 2 years. The price of gold went up that much. It has dropped back down. Obviously, 2015 it came back down to $1,000, $1,050, and has since went back up again. So I'm going to put a line right here. I'm going to call that the gold. Yeah, I like that. So I'm going to continue doing my little analysis, and that'll help you guys understand how to use TradingView, obviously. So try not to pay too much attention to doing the analysis part of it and understand that I'm using these tools. So I have a toolbar set up here for horizontal lines, and we use horizontal lines to show support and resistance, and also a zone to be watching. So this support right here and resistance is the gold line that I just put up is a support and resistance line. And what we mean by that is price comes up to this line, goes up above it, comes back down below it, up above, down below, up below, down below, back and forth. And then finally, it drops way below it, and it stays below, and it stays below, and it stays below. That was almost 3 years it stayed below that line, right? So when the price is above it, it's a support. When the price is below it, it's a resistance. So if price gets up close to here, we know it's going to come back down again. Like it did here, it comes up and then it dropped back down before it went back up again, and it dropped again and went back up. Like you can see right there, it needed a lot of help to get momentum to go through that line and actually be trading above it. So now that we've got a break, and it closed and it retested and never really retested. What we mean by retest is it comes all the way back down to this resistance line. So when it breaks, you can see that that was awesome probably. That was the month of June, August. Yeah. So right here would have been your buy zone. So many tools to use. Wonder where that's at. That's what we'll do. Here we go. Right there's your money zone. I'll come down here and hit this line several times. So when you get that, that's showing now that it is a support and not a resistance. So every time price tried to come back down here, everybody was like, nope, we're buying. Keep the price up, keep the price up, keep the price up, keep the price up. And then finally, boom, it shot up. So from November of 2022, October, November, until right about there, April 2024. It has been breaking all-time highs. So I can now see that right here-ish we have so price came up to 2071. 1, 2, 3, 4, broke through but didn't close above it. 5, 6, 7, 8 times, 9, 10 times, and it finally broke through. So price had to hit 2071 10 times before it's like knocking on the door 100 times to get somebody's attention. Like that's what the price did. It come up here and was like knock, 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 knock. Listen, I'm being serious here. I'm really pounding on the door. Boom, 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 boom. Busted through. All-time high. So are you getting the drift? You know, like it's really easy. This is like one of the absolute best tools anybody could have access to right now that has a computer or a phone. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be at home. You can literally do this from your phone, and it's free. So there's that. So free information, free knowledge, free playing on the computer to learn a valuable skill. Priceless. So let's keep on keeping on. What do we got? So the 2071 is a really good resistance. Okay. I don't see any support though. What I need for it to happen, for it to be a support now, is price is going to have to come back down and do what's called a retest. And then we'll do what's called a consolidation. And then to the moon, Alice. We'll be breaking all-time highs again. It's not going to move like that, but that's an example. Price has to come back down and retest it, just like it did over here. Price broke through, never really retested, never really touched it, never really touched it, never really touched it. Now that we've touched it again, boom, it takes off. Zoom. I gotta delete that. That's horrible. Let's try again on the path thing. This is the path tool, so you can predict, if you will, lay out how you think that it's going to go. And it's a fun tool because you get to watch and see if the price goes your direction. So I'm assuming it's going to come down to this EMA 9, test it, pull back up a little bit, come back down. Yeah, man, gold's been moving crazy too, though. We're going to consolidate a little bit. We're going to freak people out, think we're dropping. We'll come back up. We're going to pull back down. Man, you know, I really... Sheesh. I want it to come back down. I'm just going to do that. And then we'll see. Because this is the weekly chart. So for it to make all that movement, it's going to be another month or so. Plus some. So let's do it. So with the horizontal line, we have options. You can change it to any color you want, which we like to do a lot. So white, and then we can also go to settings. You can make it a skinnier line. You can make it a dotted line. Bam. Thickness is down here. Ooh, I like that. Okay, you can go in text. You can put it on the top right. You can make it white. We can make it yellow. This is weekly roof. Weekly top, weekly roof, the all-time high. Whatever you want to label it, doesn't matter. Bam. Also, you have coordinates if you want to put it on the specific price itself, and if you want to see it or not. You can literally so many options. This app really is awesome. So we can mark up our charts any way we want to. And we have tools, and we have all the options. And did I say it's free for you to download on your computer? I mean, you're paying that much for internet connection anyway. Why not utilize it in a way to get you some smarts upside your head? You never know. You never know. Might need it. You might need it. So, you ever drawn a trend line before? So the trend is price goes up, comes down a little bit, goes up, comes down a little bit, comes down a little bit, goes up, comes over, comes up, comes over, comes up. We can draw what's called a trend line. Oof, that was bad. Let me adjust this here. Now, as an educator, as a person who stays connected to educators and what they tell me, let me put it like that, because I'm not technically an educator yet, but I do know how to draw a trend line. It's got to touch the line 3 times, okay? At least 3 touches. See? That's how you get a trend. Price touches it, goes up, comes back down, touches it, goes up, doesn't come back down, touch it, keeps above it, keeps on this side of the trend line. So that means the trend is staying until it comes back down and touches it, goes back up. Oh, look at that. Look at that point right there. Huh? Knew it was going to come down there and touch that trend line again. Oh, that's what we want it to do. Oh. And you're going to go break, close, retest, shoot to the bone, shoot back to here. yeah, it's some kind of something like that probably gonna happen. Okay, okay. All right, we'll just anyway. It saves all this information, by the way. So this one down here, I want to label it, to style it. I want to make it skinny. Okay, and I want to say it's weekly floor. You know, the support. It's the support. It's the floor. It's what holds you up, right? It's the support. This is the resistance, the top where you got to push, right? So it's a little different. Same type of energy, but just different polarities. I don't know. I'm an energy guy. I like to work with energy, and that's how I look at it. So, a supporting floor. Guess what we do next? On the top-down analysis, we'll go down to our daily. So, I guess I should probably show you this thing over here. I use the stochastics. Some people use an RSI. There's some other indicators. It's just another indicator tool that we utilize to show us, again, what the market's doing, where it's going, where it's been, how it was acting. So the top, again, is the resistance. So red is selling. So basically, that's when you're going to be looking at the market and saying, man, maybe I should consider placing a sell position. And then down here, the green line is the support, and that is what we call the buy zone. So when it's oversold, it is in the buy zone. When it's overbought, it is in the sell zone. That's like freaking, I don't know, business 101 or something. Supply and demand, if you've ever done any of that type of work. Yeah, supply and demand. If there's not enough of the product, then the product price goes up. Hence, supply and demand. There's more demand for a product that is not available, that will bring the price up. If there is too much of a product and everybody has it, and all of a sudden nobody has a demand for it, the price goes down. Supply and demand 101. Okay, so I double clicked to make it full screen, but we like to keep it at the bottom. I do anyway. You can adjust heights on it and stuff. TradingView is very flexible with how you can set up your charts. You can actually have multiple charts showing at once if you want, and all that good stuff. Probably on the paid version. So multitude of tools over here on the left hand side. Long position, short position, bars. A lot of this stuff I don't use daily. So I built this toolbar. That's why I built this toolbar up here, because there's many more. I just wanted you guys to see exactly how many options you have for tools. You have fib channels, trend-based channels, extensions. Oops. All right, so right here tells you what symbol it is, what you're trading. That's the time frame, and that is your broker, Oanda. So the broker is telling you exact time. So real-time data is being displayed. And who you choose as a broker is going to determine exactly what you're seeing, because they're very minor variances, but like there's a little bit of variances in pricings or times. I don't think the pricing really is more a time thing. I don't know. I usually use Awanda. I've never had trouble, so why fix something that ain't broke? So we get to, there's options. So whenever you want to add on more indices left with your watch list over here that I just made bigger, so you can see all the information. So it gives you the price and the change and what's been going on. Basically, it keeps you up to date with the percentages of the price movement in the watch list. Here's CAD JPY. It's a Forex. There's 8 cap for US 30. There's NASDAQ for NVIDIA. Capital.com, Binance, so typing on any one of these will show you what their charts are showing, basically. And Awanda charts not same as Capital.com charts, basically what I'm saying. So just be aware of making sure that you are on the broker that you want to be on to be able to get the correct information, because that's one of the big things with life right now, is getting the proper information. So once you get the proper information, you can get properly prepared, and proper preparation prevents poor performance. So you want to have the proper information. And here it is, live in your face. This is what I'm doing. This is what I've been doing for a year and a half. So it kind of comes simple to me now. It literally took me a couple weeks to kind of get the gist of what was going on. And within 3 months, I felt very confident about utilizing the new skill set that I just learned. So let's continue on with the analysis. All right, so now that we are done with, I guess I can make that a little bigger. Let me change to AJ and I'll show you. It changes up there for you, up here as well. And you also have toolbars. Again, you can add and delete these as much as you want. You can set alerts for when the price is going to cross a certain line. You can set up different indicators. You can, man, there's just so much. There you go. You got people's templates saved in here. Replay, you can do replays. If you pay for it, it's like $15 a month. It's really cheap. And it is worth it because you get to have all this information. You can go down to the 1 minute time frames, down to the 1 second, down, 1 minute. Like, it moves very fast, and you can have a chart in any time frame. So every 5 minutes, you can watch price and see where it goes. You have to get it really big, though. So each one of these candles are 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. That's a 5 minute candle. That was a big price movement in 5 minutes. That was a big price movement in 5 minutes. All right, so back to gold. Back to the weekly. Shrink it back down. All right, so top-down analysis, you kind of get the idea. Price didn't go above here, so if it comes back up to here, most likely it's not going to go through. So we'll probably, probably a really good zone to be like, oh, maybe I should maybe put a sell position in there, maybe it's probably not going to go busting through there unless something really cool happens. All right, so, and then down here, if it comes down here to 2290 area, you're going to be like, whoa, man, bounced off there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times already, so probably a good time to go hit, the BY button and push the button. Push the button. Push the button. Man, there's so much though else to learn. Like, this is super simple. I just kind of wanted to go over with you a little bit of this is what I do. So Sunday, I'll sit here for a couple hours. Sometimes not even that long because I've been watching it for so long now. Like, you can see all my markups on AJ. I need to go ahead and redo all this. But you can see a trend line here. It started at, it touched, it broke through. And it actually closed right on the trend line and then dropped. And you see this big thing called a wick. This is why it's called candles, because wicks happen. And it literally come down here and hit my zone perfectly and shot all the way back up, bro. Like, what? Yes, I missed that play, but I had it marked up. So look at me go. Cha, cha, cha. Look at me go. Look at me go. Chaka, chaka, Yep, that's what it is. See all these markings, see all these price zones. Back to gold. Break it down to the day, please. Yeah, that's great. Price in 1613, price at 2071, but price is all the way up here at 2503, and I can't make no money unless price starts to do something. What would that be? Wait, did AJ just open? No, I wanted to see you guys see. I thought maybe. Oh, that's right. No wonder nobody gives a hoopy doo. It's a holiday weekend. Market's probably not even freaking open right now, John. So whatever. It's repetition. Best time to start. Ain't nobody staring at you. Anyway, all right. So we're on the daily chart. Let's mark it up and let's do a fucking analysis, man. Let's do it. So, dunk. Yesterday's daily roof. Break. Yesterday's daily floor. So, I've just trapped a daily candle and price is sitting at 2503. You can see this dotted line right here. And our roof and our floor. So the next candle will open up and start working its way back and forth, and it's either going to hit the floor and go up, which is not a very likely occurrence, seeing how close it is to the floor already. So it's very likely it will open up and go down past this floor and make a new floor for its daily. And it'll drop down, and how you know it's created a floor is it will wick back up like this right here. So the red full candle body will come all the way down to form this wick, and then the buyers come back in and push that price up, causing that candle to close and continue pushing the price back up. So that is price movement. So if you trap inside the day, that's where you can utilize the time frame of the day to make transfers of money. You know, no income claims for sure. Like, you just got to push the button. So we learn how to push the button. We break it down. Say you don't have all day to wait. You need to make something from the 4-hour time frame, or from the 1-hour time frame, or from the 15-minute time frame. So 4-hour is a very, very popular choice, and you can see that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, price stayed in that daily price range for like weeks. From the 19th, from Friday the 16th of August. Yeah, so the last 2 weeks of August, it's literally been riding in the 24.94 to 25.27 range. And we love it. We're watching, we're like, hey, price hit there. Price hit there. Oh, price hit there again. What do we do when the price hits there again? You push the button. And you push the button again, and you push the button again, and you push the button again, and again, and again. You know, like, if you could pay attention for 2 hours a day, you would see it too. You don't even have to watch it. Watch it. You just gotta be aware of understanding the price is here and it went there, and then the price is here again and it went there again, and the price went here and it went there again. Like, it's a really simple equation. So, and you can set alerts. Hey, TradingView, will you tell me when price hits there so I can push the button? What? Yes, we can. Whoa, create. Thank you so much. That's wonderful. Yeah, it does it for you. It tells you when. Hey, price hit here. That's a great indication for you to open up your app and go push the button. You have to utilize this information to trade over to a broker, and you got to understand all that. If you want to understand all that, you're just going to have to sign up with OBG, and then you'll be connected to the #1 educators in North America for trading. We literally have 50 hours of classes a week. Like, nobody else in the industry is doing that. Nobody. It's okay. You don't understand it. You don't have to understand it. All you got to do is be able to push the button. That's it. Just push the button. So, you want to start seeing more of these. I want to, be accountable for myself and actually show up and do these videos every Sunday. I mean, I'm shooting for every day, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to pull it off just yet. So Sundays are the big days. We'll review. This has kind of just been an introduction to TradingView and a little bit of how I do analysis and some of the tools that I use on TradingView to be able to set up my analysis. So if you are wanting to dive into the world of making money from your computer, or being able to understand how to invest your money from your computer and how to take control of your money and how to change your relationship with money and how to set up a legacy and how to become financially free, I want you to get it with me. I have the strategy, I have the school, we have everything. We have the community, we got the university, we got connection, we got access to internet to where we can feed each other knowledge at a drop of a dime. Here's our chats. We have the elite chats for people. We got regular chats for people who can't afford to be elite right now. Like, all these come with so many benefits. I literally have access to the owner of OBG every single day. He is with us from 6 in the morning till 12 midnight, 1 in the morning. Sometimes it's ridiculous. Like, it goes on 23 hours a day, 5.5 days a week. And they are very serious about it. And they are multimillionaires with multiple businesses. So it's very, very exciting and it's very worthy knowledge. And you have access to everything. Look, smart finance. What's that? Only pay first month's subscription. Can't afford $200 price. They got a way for you to get in cheap. It really, it's like a savings account that feeds your investment account at the same time. It's we got everything you need. Everything you need. Educators, link drops, signals. You want to give out signals? We got signals. If you can't get your own analysis done, here we go. This is not income claims at all, but this just shows you not only are we winning, we are withdrawing. We withdraw money. We have control of our own money and we withdraw our own money any day of the week that we want. Anytime you need to withdraw from your account, you have access to it. Only you are going to be able to withdraw money from your account. Do not send money overseas. Do not send money to anybody. You can buy Bitcoin from your phone by yourself. You do not send money to anybody. This is not a pyramid scheme. This is not some scam. This is people actually changing their freaking life. I'm a construction worker. I've worked construction all my life, and I'm finally able to sit down in front of a computer and make money and not work my butt into the ground. $368,000, $23, $239. Not income claims. This is just ways of doing things. It's $488, $44, $79. Percentage made. First time getting on binary with easy and did not disappoint. Oh, dang. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She went 8 and 2 on binary. There's like 15 different ways to do this. You don't have to do it just one way. Like, there's so many options. Guys, get in here and do this stuff. You get connected to people that are doing this with their bank accounts, their investments accounts. You could keep your money in the stock and wait 6 months to acquire $1,000, or you could do that in 6 minutes. It's your choice. You have options. Yeah, see, AJ opened up. It's probably close tomorrow. So you see the time frame over here. 3 hours, 45 minutes, 24 seconds left. 514 and 124. So price is going from 98,866 and it's moving up. This is a new daily candle. So it opened up at price of 98.838 and is now at 98.866. So it's basically 99 bucks. Just like always on a Sunday when it just opens, you're not going to see a whole bunch of movement. Like we just wanted to, market's open. It's Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So now that the markets are open, movement starts happening and we can see if it's going to continue this regular trend that it has been doing the last few weeks, or if it's going to start making indications that it wants to go the opposite way. So we are just patient and we are watching and we are observing. Oh, that's an alert set. That's hilarious. Hilarious. All right, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself, John. Here's the deal. Show up more often, bro. Have fun with it. You can do that. It's not that big a deal. Thanks for watching. Love you. I'm going to keep doing this. If you want to download TradingView, do so. Let me know that you did, and I will help you through the process of learning how to use it. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.